Boxing world wants to know what's next for the face of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis. We gonna see. He's gonna let you know.
Leonard Ellerby has recently revealed the reasons behind the cancellation of the highly anticipated fight between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach. Jr. Fans have been eagerly looking forward to the showdown, which was scheduled for March 1st at the Barclays Center.
But everybody be talking shit to Gervonta, it don't be coming out good for them, my nigga. I'm just keeping it real.
Obviously.
The fight between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. was set to be one of the most exciting matchups of the year, but it was suddenly called off, leaving fans shocked and confused. Leonard Ellerby explained that the reason for the cancellation was unresolved contract issues. After weeks of talks, we couldn't get an agreement that worked for everyone, Ellerby said in a statement. It's disappointing because both fighters wanted this fight, and so did the fans. While Ellerby's words provided some clarity, they also raised more questions about what had really gone wrong. Organizing a big boxing match is never easy, but this situation seemed especially messy.
Rematch clause, people, so get ready for 2 fights. But, yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140 and fight.
The first sign of trouble came when Gervonta Davis made a bold post on Instagram, simply writing, "The fight is canceled," with no further explanation. That single sentence sparked chaos among fans and the boxing community. Social media had exploded with people trying to figure out what had happened. Was it a financial issue? Did the fighters have a personal dispute? Meanwhile, Lamont Roach Jr. appeared just as surprised as everyone else, adding to the confusion surrounding the situation.
It's gonna be a party
and
on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the.
Thank everybody that played a part in it. My team, Roberto Diaz, Gary Jonas.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking. How you gonna say it's cap? And
It gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Shortly after Davis' post, Lamont Roach Jr. shared a video of himself training at the gym. In the video, he calmly said, "I don't know what Tank's talking about. I'm still training. I'm ready." His composed and focused attitude only added to the confusion. If he thought the fight was still happening, what had Davis meant? Roach's father and trainer, Lamont Roach Sr., also spoke out, telling reporters, "As far as we know, the fight is still on."
Yeah, I mean, but again, they pick and choose, so it is what it is. And again, the media like to hate him too, so you know, I'm gonna catch a lot of that backlash too. But I mean, it is what it is. I ain't really stunned that too much. I'm not worried about narrative. I'm worried about what I can do in the ring.
Nobody has told us otherwise. His words only deepened the mystery. If Roach's camp had no idea about the cancellation, could it have been a mistake? It was a strange situation. Finally, Ellerby stepped in to clear things up. He explained that the main issue was that both sides hadn't agreed on the terms of the fight. Without a signed contract, the fight couldn't proceed. "We worked hard to fix the issues, but we ran out of time," Ellerby said. It's not what anyone wanted. Sometimes things don't go as planned. While his explanation made sense, it didn't ease the disappointment felt by fans. Interestingly, tickets for the fight were still being sold even after Davis' Instagram post, sparking hope among some fans that the fight might still happen. However, Ellerby's comments made it clear the fight was officially off. He apologized to fans and assured them that new plans for both fighters were already in the works. "We're doing everything we can to make this right," he said.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis-Roach fight?
I think that, you know, it's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. You know, Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is.
The announcement of the fight's cancellation was a major blow to boxing fans. Many had been eagerly anticipating the clash between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. Davis, known for his explosive power and undefeated record, was expected to bring his trademark aggression to the ring. Roach, a skilled and strategic fighter, was seen by many as having the tools to challenge Davis. The matchup had all the ingredients for an exciting high-stakes fight. Now, fans are left wondering what could have been. For Gervonta Davis, this fight represented another opportunity to prove why he's one of the best in the sport.
In that fight, but I do think that the fight that he should have fought should have been the Edwin De Los Santos, but
Tank or Lamont?
Tank.
Okay.
His aggressive style and ability to knock out opponents have made him a standout star in boxing. Missing this fight means losing the chance to further cement his place among the top fighters in the world.
My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring.
On the other hand, Lamont Roach Jr. saw this as the biggest fight of his career. A victory over Davis could have been a game changer, catapulting him into the spotlight and transforming his career. For Roach, the fight represented a golden opportunity to make a name for himself on the global stage.
Christmas wish list, 3 names that you want 2025.
I won't say.
All right.
The division was also poised to benefit from this fight. With so much talent in the mix, a showdown between Davis and Roach could have shaken things up and set the stage for even bigger matchups in the future. Now, things remain at a standstill and fans are left eagerly waiting for the next big announcement.
Beat his ass for y'all talking. Y'all better be quiet.
Since his Instagram post, Davis has largely stayed quiet, which is unusual for him, as he's known for speaking his mind.
Been able to solve Tank Davis. What do you need to do together with you and your team and obviously your son to score that victory?
We got a game plan. We're going to execute it, and we're going to get the results.
Move ahead, bob and weave.
That go.
This silence suggests he's frustrated and
I
disappointed.
think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting. And
Disappointed, just like the fans.
And Baltimore guys don't like each other. You know what I mean? So it was the DC guy that I got into it with.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So one of the older guys named Dana, he basically told me to chill out.
On the other hand, Lamont Roach Jr. has continued to train, showing no signs of slowing down despite the cancellation.
And Baltimore guys don't like each other. You know what I mean? So it was the DC guy that I got into it with.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So one of the older guys named Dana, he basically told me to chill out.
DC and Baltimore don't fuck with each other.
Yeah, they don't. One thing about it, the city gonna show.
His unwavering focus and determination are a testament to the respect he's earned in the boxing world.
And Lamont Roach, is that the right opponent for Tank?
I don't know why everybody is kind of sleeping on Lamont, but he has a decorated amateur career too. He's a very sturdy kid. He's very skilled. Tank is Tank, you know. And when I say Tank is Tank, I mean he's a bad man. He can fight. He's tough. I know we had our dispute back and forth, whatever. But at the end of the day, if we talk about just boxing,
The fight between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. was set to be one of the most exciting matchups of the year, but it was suddenly called off, leaving fans shocked and confused. Leonard Ellerby explained that the reason for the cancellation was unresolved contract issues. After weeks of talks, we couldn't get an agreement that worked for everyone, Ellerby said in a statement. It's disappointing because both fighters wanted this fight, and so did the fans. While Ellerby's words provided some clarity, they also raised more questions about what had really gone wrong. Organizing a big boxing match is never easy, but this situation seemed especially messy. The first sign of trouble came when Gervonta Davis made a bold post on Instagram, simply writing, "The fight is cancelled," with no further explanation. That single sentence sparked chaos among fans and the boxing community.